Right then, here we go. The other day, a couple of days ago, right, I made a little statement on my Facebook, right, because I saw this picture of this kid burning the Union Jack flag at the Cenotaph in London. All right. Now, what you need to know what the Cenotaph is. The Cenotaph is a gravestone, right? It's a memorial for all the soldiers that died in the First and Second World War and beyond. All right. Now, many of those soldiers that died, especially in the Second World War, were fighting fascism, right? That is why they were there. My great uncle, his name was Liversuch, right? He joined the paratroopers, all right, as a 19-year-old, did his course, got in a plane and went to D-Day, right, on the 6th of June. And on the 6th of June, he jumped out of his plane because it was hit by a German, flak, all right? And he jumped out, and as he landed, he was picked up, he was shot on the way down by the Germans, and as he landed, he hit the floor, and the French resistance were there and said to him, get your head down, right? And he went, what, bump, got shot straight through the head by a German sniper. The German sniper came across and started pulling his boots off, all right, because he had no shoes on his feet. The French shot the German, right? So my great uncle was killed that day in a field in France, right? And they were going for a bridge, right? The bridge is now called Pegasus Bridge. He was one of the first 60 that went into France to liberate France and Europe from fascism, right? From mass murderers, from people that were killing everybody that they didn't like, right? They were killing Jews, they were killing gypsies, they were killing Catholics, they were killing homosexuals, they were killing people of non-white, they were killing everybody they wanted to, right? When my mum lived in France after the Second World War, right, my grandfather had fought from Dunkirk all the way through the war. He was in North Africa, he beat Rommel, he was in Monte Cassino in Italy, he fought all the way up through, right? He liberated Europe, okay? For your freedom, for the people, for my freedom, for my children's freedom, right? And you little shits that go down and abuse the gravestones, abuse our flag, all right? I was angry, I was very angry. So I posted a picture that was taken of some kid burning a Union flag, right, in Whitehall, a few feet away from the Prime Minister's house, all right? And with that, I put a picture of my great uncle that died in D-Day, all right? And I put the story of it. He came from a little Welsh village, all right? He was a 19-year-old kid. He wasn't a racist, he wasn't a fascist, he wasn't a communist. He was a Welsh kid from a village who died, okay? And that is why I got angry, and that is why I posted, and that is why Facebook banned me and banned every other skinhead in the bloody world because of some bullshit that was going on in America, right? Now let's go on to the American story, all right? America, I don't know when it was they settled it, what, 400 years ago or whatever, all right? It was part of this whole imperialistic thing where they were going around the world and they were picking minerals up and different wealths up around the world and doing all the things they were doing. There was the Dutch, the French, the Germans, all the different, imperialistic powers that were building up their empires of the time, all right? And Britain went over there, and the whole long story of why we got America and all that, we did a deal with Holland and all the rest of it, and we got them, right? In whenever it was 1776, the Yanks threw us out, right? We couldn't take America, we were a very small island, and we had a trading empire right across the world, and they had a war and they kicked us out, right? So after that, they then had all their bullshit going on, right? And they were bringing slaves in, right? They were bringing slaves in from Africa. Now that was horrendous. It was in West Africa. They were bringing in slaves all across to the West Indies and then into America to work on the plantations, and they treated them horrifically and horrendously, all right? And in the 1960s, there was a big movement, with Martin Luther King to free the black people, to bring equality, all right? And most of us in Britain, right, we've never experienced that, right? I grew up on an estate in High Wycombe. Many of my friends that were first generation West Indians, they came in you know, into Heathrow Airport. The first big town was Slough, the next one was High Wycombe, where I grew up, right? So as far as I can remember, I mean, I think it was about probably about 68, 69, the West Indians arrived on in my estate. My neighbour, Keith, his name was what they called a £10 Aussie, and he went off to America. Off to Australia for 10 quid. And in his place came Mrs. Lucy Tannis. With Lucy was her daughter Patsy. Patsy had a kid called Stephen, who is one of my best friends to this day. Right, Steve's 50 years old. I'm 54. He was just a few years younger than me. I can remember getting some sort of throat condition because I drank out of his baby's bottle. That's how long I've known Stephen. Right, directly opposite me was Louis, was the Jackos, was the Charles, was the Peterses. You know, my friends were all around me, and a good majority of them were black kids. You know, Barry, you know, lived down the road by my school. You know, his brother, you know, Felix. There was lots of them. You know, they were my friends. All right. So you tell me that I'm a racist because, you know, I don't like some fucking kid burning the Union flag in Whitehall. And that's in some way relates to some policeman in America killing some fucking bloke, you know, who I don't know him. I've never been to the town. I don't know the copper. I know nothing, right? So you've banned me, right? And you've also banned thousands of us, right? Now, me personally, I come out of punk rock, right? I came out of anti-system, anti-authority, anti-police state, all right? And I believe in that still to this day. I believe in the working class. I believe in, you know, patriotism. But I believe in, you know, I believe in my friends. I believe in my people. I believe I'm anti, you know, authority. I'm anti-class. I'm anti-police. I'm anti-injustice. All right? And I have no issues with anybody of a different colour. I don't care about that. Right, if they believe in me, I believe in them. If they're my friend, I'm their friend, right? I will not join any political movement ever, all right? Because politics is bullshit. It's usually run by somebody who wants power, who wants to manipulate you, who wants to take your money, and wants to take your wealth, and wants to destroy and control and put you in jail, all right? So sorry, I won't fucking join it, all right? And there's one song that sums up that aspect in America that what happened. It's not about black and white, all right? It's not about, you know, Democrats and Republicans and Tories and Labours and left wing and right wing. It's about bullying. It's about people controlling others through fear. You know, they can get their money, they can get their religion, they can get their wealth and whatever it is they want to try and control. They can have muscles, they can have a power, they can have an army. Well, fuck them. Fuck all of them, all right? Now, I respect that, George. I don't know what he'd done. You know, he was a criminal. Well, so what? We're all being fucking criminals to some fucking level or description, right? We might have parked our fucking car on a yellow line. We might have nicked something out of a supermarket, right? None of us are fucking innocent. The only person that was ever fucking innocent and that was true was Jesus fucking Christ, and they fucking crucified him, right? They crucified us, the fucking skinheads, right? Margaret Thatcher fucking crucified us. They crucified the miners. They crucified everybody that's ever spoken out against fucking authority. Well, fuck them, fuck you, and fuck all of them, right? There's one song that sums it up. I'm going to play it for you right fucking now. Here it is. All right, listen to this fucking song.
Listen! Listen!
This is 1981, and I remember I was fucking there in the riots. Not this one, but I was in High Wycombe when we had them, right? Listen to this song.
The boys in blue got misrepresentations, ACAB. Oh, coppers are bastards!
you another little story, right? When I was fucking 17, my mate got arrested, right? I went to the police station to try and get him out, me and all my mates, all right? And they wouldn't let us out. So we did a little protest. They came out, beat the fuck out of me, broke my tooth. Look, just there. Smashed my fucking tooth, right? So I know all about police oppression, all right? Yeah, they might not have killed me, all right? They might not have liked my different colour of my skin or whatever, but we got it. We got police abuse, mate. Believe me, we got police abuse. There was a thing called SPG, right? That Margaret Thatcher sent out. It was a paramilitary style police that could go out and beat fuck out of anybody they wanted to, right? They picked on the black kids in Brixton and they picked on the skinheads. We were the skinheads, they were the black kids, right? We all ended up in the same fucking cell together, all right? So all this black white bollocks is nothing. It's fuck all, right? What it is, it's about power and it's about weakness. It's about strength, it's about wealth, and it's about you and fucking me, all right? So fucking live with it.